Well guys, we're back with Lucifer. We're on season 5, episode 4. This one's called It Never Ends Well for a Chicken. So guys, last episode was great. I had a great time with it. Chloe's just not feeling really good about being the blessing from God. The only, the person that's meant for Lucifer. So she's feeling the exact same way as Lucifer when he found out from Charlotte. So I'm not surprised about that, and I don't blame her for feeling that way, but all I'm hoping for is like she could get through these feelings and then, talk to Lucifer, or Lucifer could talk to her. I don't know. I'm pretty sure she's to be the one that talks to him, because Lucifer can't do too much else. I mean, he can't really do too much of how she feels. He went back up there to, check on her to see how she's doing and everything else, but she found out the truth from Mikel. I mean, when Mikel told her that truth, even though she thought it was alive, and then, she went to Lucifer to talk to him about it, she was shocked. She was definitely shocked about it. Another thing that was cool about this episode, seeing the TV show that was inspired by them, it was super cool to see how they're watching themselves, almost doing the exact same things as they usually do in different ways. So it was really cool to see that. And then Maze is feeling abandoned in this episode. I think she felt like that even the last season. So she feels like no one wants her. She feels when she got abandoned by Chloe, she got abandoned by Lucifer, or whatever, how she's feeling. She wants to feel wanted for once in her life, and she doesn't realize that Linda is right there in front of her that wants her and wants to be her friend, wants to be there for her. So I think she finally realized that at least a little bit. I think Amenadiel is still down in hell right now, watching hell for Lucifer until he gets back down there, but I think Lucifer is about to head back down there maybe soon. Maybe in this next episode. I don't know how this next episode is going to really go. And then, Mikel is trying to manipulate, Maze again, telling her, it's like, there's a secret that Lucifer has that you got to know. And of course, I think Maze is going to try to find out what that secret is, because, Mikel is a manipulator. He's I think Lucifer said, yeah, he's been manipulating me ever since they were in heaven. He put those things in his mind, and then fortunately, Lucifer acted on those, ideas. Mikel did it, even though he had those ideas in his head. But yeah, and you guys, the Patreon sponsor for today is from Jason. Jason, thank you for your wonderful support for this month. I greatly appreciate it, guys. Make sure you guys go on the page to consider joining. I appreciate any support that does come around. And guys, let's get into this next episode for Lucifer. Monopoly.
Hello, ladies. Lady, singular. Where's your mother?
I'm staying at my dad's tonight.
It's game night. The detective always comes to game night. Game night. Maybe that's why she never texts me back.
Parents, they're a mystery.
She didn't happen to mention anything about being a gift, did she? From God? Because if that's the stumbling block, it's really much less of an issue than she thinks.
Grown-up problems. Not interested. Also, who cares where my mom is?
Well, me, for one.
It's game night, and Trixie's in the house. You could tell me a story.
Do I look like Mr. Rogers?
You don't have to make anything up. Tell me the story of your ring. Unless you'd rather talk about the handcuffs.
Quite the negotiator, aren't we? Very well.
Did it tell a story?
For one night only. Once upon a time, the devil went to New York City. The year was 1946.
Oh, is it black and white?
I was the only one who knew her real name, Lilith.
Wait, who's Lilith?
Maze's mother. Her spitting image, though neither of them would ever admit it.
I'm tired. I'm going to get it back. And you are gonna help me.
And why would I do that?
Because you owe me.
Oh, damn.
Right. That.
Is that the same ring on his finger?
Devil-solving crime. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
I like the intro.
Why does investigator have to be a boy? My mom solves crimes all the time.
Fine. As I was saying...
Chloe?
Well, if it ain't Lucifer Morningstar.
What's your poison? Gin?
Oh,
Tequila?
Linda.
We're looking for information on Lily Rose's ring.
Warmed him up for you, Mr. Stompanato.
Nice voice.
Oh, God, Lopez.
Little did I know, Jack and his wife Shirley were going through a rough patch.
How are the potatoes? I made them with cream, just like you like.
She's literally acting like a man.
What happened with your eye?
Lucky Larry?
Can you not paint the sword first? It's ridiculously heavy.
Perhaps you'd like a break, sir.
Why don't you take a load off, Willie?
Who the hell are you?
Jack Monroe, PI.
There's a word to describe you, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
Douche.
It's like a shower, but French. I'm sure to come to me.
Rise and shine, Stompanato.
Probably dead. Dead.
That certainly explains why I never gave Lily's ring back.
Melvin the Magnificent at your service.
What is it with this place?
Oh, he's playing the piano.
There's a single says the love is blind.
Back up. Back up slowly.
Look at that,
Turn around.
Of course.
You killed Tommy Stompanato?
And I took the ring.
What?
And I performed the ceremony of Anubis to unlock its ancient power. I am immortal.
Oh, the wackadoo that killed Tommy Stompanato.
Willie, I didn't think you had it in you.
Larry should have never sold Stompanato that ring.
I was expecting
Neither of them even knew what they had.
Linda?
I knew all about the ring. I'm the one who hired Lucky Larry to steal it. Now put the gun down and hand it over.
Forget it, Trix. It's Chinatown.
It's what?
Never mind. Would you like to hear the rest of the story or not?
No, I don't want to hurt anyone. But I need to save Bill.
Jewelry isn't going to save your husband.
Let's settle this ringamarole once and for all, shall we?
Why is...
You shot me?
Yes, I did.
I'm bleeding out. Bleeding out.
Well, that's a lot of belly aching for a guy who loves war.
I think I've been immortal long enough.
And gave him the ring.
I want you to have it.
You'd like me to bring your children up to say goodbye?
And undo everything they've learned in hell. Never. My children are perfect. They can't be banished because they have no home. Can't be abandoned because they have no family.
Never be cast out of the proverbial garden.
You can never tell them what I've done today, Lucifer. Not if they are going to be unbreakable.
Well, you have my word.
What?
I taught you well, kid.
What? Damn.
Once upon a time, the devil went to New York City. The year was 1946.
Are you Lily Rose?
Who wants to know?
It's me. Wanted to know why you abandoned us. Why you abandoned me.
I did it to make you strong, and it worked. Just look at you. I can see you don't need anyone.
Look at me.
So basically, that was the real story, I guess, from when Lucifer was seeing Mazakine's mother at that time. Basically, he's right about Mazakine's mother is like pretty much a split image of Mazakine. So this is basically the story about the ring and like wondering why he wears that ring all the time. I'm gonna be honest, I never wondered why he wore the ring. I never even paid. I'm gonna be honest, I never paid attention to that ring. I didn't know other fans really paid attention to the ring or not, but we found out more about it, and it was really interesting to see how, you know, basically that ring was helping her, I guess, live forever. And, you know, she decided to give the ring to Lucifer, and, you know, she just wanted to live the rest of her life, you know, die peacefully or whatever she wants to do. But, you know, when, you know, Maze went to go see her, or she had the I don't give a crap attitude like she did, and you know, she was wondering, why'd you abandon me, and why'd you abandon all of us? She said, to make you stronger, and that was the whole point, was why she did that. I think it wasn't just from Chloe and Lucifer, you know, abandoning her, you know, the feeling, it was mostly about her mother and why she did it, and that's why she went there to confront her about this problem. They didn't talk that long, and it was just over from that point, and she was I guess she was just really disappointed in her, and not like, hey, do you want to talk to me? Do you want to get to know me? Like, that's pretty much, I guess, she was expecting. It just didn't happen like that. It was pretty cool to see when they switched up the genders, basically. Like, well, Chloe was still a man in this one. That's pretty much how she was Jack. And of course, Charlotte was in this one, was really good. I liked how she was back in at least one of these episodes. It was great. Dan was just like a bougie rich man. He was funny too. He was the one that had the ring and stuff, so they got it back from him. Tristan got paid by Maze to get the story from him, so she could basically find his mother. That was crazy. I wasn't expecting her to do that to Lucifer, but it is what it is. And I just can't believe how big she got, man. She really got big. I mean, it's crazy how small she was in season 1 and compared to obviously now where she's at now in her life. That's crazy. But anyway, guys, please leave a like and a comment on the video. Make sure you go on the Patreon page to get the full reaction. Also consider supporting the channel as well. But anyway, guys, hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys next, Lucifer.